Good morning. Buenos días. Feliz febrero, clase. Feliz febrero. Happy February. How are we today? Good, Andrea. Good. Did you have a fun weekend? Very good, Ray. What'd you get to do, Andrea? Something good? Something exciting?
I got a cut,
You got what?
a haircut.
Oh, a haircut. Oh, well, that's good. Looking good, looking sharp. I see that. Ooh, nicely done, Ray. Good job. Good job. Trayvon, what'd you do? Ooh, that sounds great. That sounds great. You went to Atlanta and you got to walk around downtown. That's exciting. Sorry, you guys. I have really bad internet today. Andrea, how far is it from where you are? Oh, good job, Trayvon. Um, about an hour. That's cool. That's a good gig. Yeah. It sounds like you guys had a good week. A good start to your Feb. Hi, Kendall. Hi, Elijah. Hi, Tiana. Camera's on, you guys, please. Thank you, Tiana. Jamarian, what'd you do this weekend? Kinsley, how are you? So I've had one answer to our warm up today, which is the correct adjective to describe los tacos. Is it horriblos or horribles? Do you remember? A or B, horriblos or horribles? What's the original word? Do you remember? Is it horrible or is it horrible? Which is the original word? Because that'll help you answer the question if you can remember that. Elijah, do you have a camera, please? Hello, Ethan. Very good, Andrea. Hola. So my internet's really bad, if you guys haven't figured that out already. So here's the deal. If we get disconnected, you guys just stay where you are, stay in class, right? And I will try to reconnect. And you'll want to go over to the announcements in Canvas, and I'll communicate with you that way. Okay. All right. So there's my note to everyone today. Check the chat, please. Okay, Trayvon. Good. You're right. Hola a todos. Hello, everyone. Check the chat, please. Hi, Shamar. Hi, Malia. Bernadette, Arshad. Did I miss anybody today? I hope y'all had a good weekend. Sounds like some of you got to go out of town and stuff like that. Very good, Bernadette. Okay, so I'm waiting on some more answers. Which is the correct adjective to describe los tacos? Is it horriblos or horribles? Do you remember what the original word was? Because that'll help you. Very good, Shamar. Very good, Belle. Bernadette, you're right. Muy bien. Yeah, yay for Frozen. Okay, so if you responded that the correct answer is horribles with an ES on the end, you're absolutely correct because the original word is horrible, right? Like horrible, right? Even in English, it's horrible, right? So horrible. And then because we're talking about more than one taco, we're just going to add an S there. And we remember when they end in an E, we don't have to change that in any way. Okay. We just need to make it singular or plural. Okay. All right. So it sounds like you guys had a great weekend. Let's hope we can get through this with minimal internet issues. What I need for everybody to do first is this. Last week, we started on some new vocabulary about describing people, right? And we were practicing all of these different adjectives, right? When we describe nouns, they're called adjectives. And take a look at my Zoom screen, you guys. I'm going to share screen with you. You all were filling in these words. Do y'all remember this? Give me a thumbs up if y'all remember this. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so we had these words filled in, and then we came down here and we spent some time together writing these sentences. Am I correct? Okay, perfect. So everybody should be done here. So today, okay, you guys, we are going to start on this last section, which I think some of you may have already done, but that's okay. We're going to practice in all of that. So if you need to access these, and you probably should anyway, just for practice today, go ahead and access these guided notes today. We are going to practice with these physical characteristics today. Okay. So I'll give you all a minute to do that. And then I need you all to tell me in chat, like give me an emoji or something, that you are ready to rock and roll, that you have all your stuff pulled up and you're ready to go here. Okay, Ethan, love it. El tocino, right? Bacon, el tocino. Thank you, Andrea. Give me an emoji, you guys in chat. It can be, give me a fun emoji. Thank you, Malia. All right, breakfast, Elijah. That's yummy. Man, Kindle. I need to see everybody has their guided notes opened and they're ready to go. Good, Shamar. Good, Trevon. Thank you, Kendall. Tiana, love it. Okay, Elijah, you need to join us. Yeah. Okay. So to warm us up a little bit this morning, I do have a little video. Okay, while you guys are doing that. So I need you to make sure, Mr. Moreno, really, that's cool. I need you guys to make sure that you can hear. So if you need your earbuds in, if you need to turn your volume on, to announcements. Okay. All right. So make sure that you can hear me, you guys. Make sure that you can see my screen. All right, here we go. This is our little warmer upper for today.
Buenos dias. Today, we're going to review how adjectives are formed and used with the verb ser to describe people. Adjectives, los adjetivos, perform the same function in English and Spanish. They are used to describe traits and different aspects of people, places, and objects. A tall boy, un chico alto. A modern university, una universidad moderna. An interesting book, un libro interesante.
Okay, I'm going to pause it there, and I have and I have a question for you. Look at the order of the words. In other words, where the words are placed. In English, we say a tall boy. Tall is the adjective or the describing word. And alto is the adjective or describing word for Spanish. So what is different about how they're placed? Yeah, very good, Elijah. What is different about how they're placed in a sentence? The word tall or the word alto? Yes. Anyone else? How is it different in Spanish than in English? Okay, very good, Shamar. Anyone else? Yes.
The adjectives are backwards.
Okay, they're kind of flip-flopped, aren't they? Thank you. So we put the describing word in front of whatever we're describing. In other words, we're going to put, if we're describing the boy as tall, we are going to put the word tall in front of boy. Okay, but in Spanish, we're going to put the word after. Okay, same thing with a modern university. Notice the word moderna comes after. Okay, so you guys can see my internet's getting wonky again. Okay, yes. Okay, here we go.
Notice any differences? In English, the adjectives precede the nouns, but in Spanish, the adjectives follow them. Spanish adjectives must match the gender, masculine or feminine, and the number, singular or plural, of the nouns they describe. Adjectives whose basic singular form ends in an O will change the O to an A in the feminine form. Un chico alto. Una chica alta. Adjectives that end mayor. To make adjectives agree with plural nouns, add an S to adjectives that end in a vowel or ES to those that end in a consonant. El estudiante guapo. Los estudiantes guapos. La estudiante amable. Las estudiantes amables. El profesor joven. Los noun, even though the verb separates the two.
Okay, so you guys, if this is masculine and singular, our verb needs to be singular and our adjective needs to be masculine and singular, right? If, hang on, Elijah, if our whatever we're just talking about is, in this case, happens to be feminine and plural, then our verb has to be plural and our adjective has to be feminine and plural. Okay. Okay, so there's a question in the chat. Does O count as singular or plural, or is it neutral? So the letter O, is that what you're asking? The letter O? Oh, it's a 0. Yeah, so it's masculine. The word cero is masculine. It's CERO in Spanish. Yep.
Yo soy baja, morena y simpática.
Okay, so today in class, you guys are going to be asked to come up with a simple sentence to describe yourself. You're going to need to tell me, I am something, something, and I'm not something, something, using our adjectives in our guided notes. So you want to make sure you have those guided notes pulled up all day today. And yo soy baja, right? Who's talking? Is this a male or a female? Can you tell me in chat? M or F? Is this a male or a female talking? M or F? Very good. It's a female. And how do we know it's a female? Yes, because of the A. Baja, morena, y simpática, right? That A. Okay. Muy bien. You guys are good.
All singular feminine adjectives because they refer to me. El señor Beltrán es alto, serio, y muy inteligente. And that's why he teaches calculus. Los adjetivos son fáciles. They're easy, don't you think? I'll see you soon. Nos vemos.
Okay. Muy bien. Preguntas, clase. Any questions about what La Señora Lopez there was trying to remind us of? Questions, you guys? Okay. Elijah, did you have another question? If there is 0 of something. Well, you, yeah, it would be singular, if that's your question. It would be singular. Yep. Okay, muy bien, clase. So what we have been doing in, let's head back to our guided note. Things about ourselves that, or things that are permanent. It's real important that we remember that they're permanent, except for the ones that have the little asterisk. Okay, so like if it's pequeño or grande, small or large, you know, like an elephant is large, grande. It's always going to be grande. Okay. If you find something easy, it's going to be easy for you. It's fácil, es fácil. Okay. If somebody or something is intelligent, inteligente, es inteligente. It's always going to be that. Okay. So these are things that are permanent, right? If you find a book interesante or something, right? If you find somebody to be guapo or bonita, okay, handsome, good looking, whatever, those things are permanent. And that's why we're using ser with them, okay? The other kinds of things that are permanent are basically our physical characteristics, okay? And what I mean by permanent is this, like, I know if we say that someone is like, maybe somebody's overweight, let's say, okay? Well, they can lose weight. We get that, right? We know that. But that's going to take time or whatever. And that's what the person may look like now, okay? We know that those things can change, like young becomes old, you know, those things change, but it's not something that's going to happen immediately. So for example, we have to kind of compare that to like our emotions. Okay. Like we can be happy in the morning and then maybe, you know, sad or tired by the end of the day or whatever. Like those things are more easily changed, okay, than, you know, losing weight or growing old from being young. Okay, everybody understand what I mean? It's going to make a difference in what verb we use. So we need to remember that these things are all permanent and we're going to use the verb ser with them. Okay. All right. Any questions? I know I'm cutting out, you guys. So if you didn't hear me, you need to let me know. Okay. So we're going to spend some time today filling these in, and then we're going to do some practices. Okay. So if we get cut off, you know the drill. If you can't hear me, let me know in chat, or if you can't see my screen or something like that. So make sure you are in this screen and make sure that you are ready to type. Okay. Ready to type. All right, here we go. I think these are in the right order. They should be in the right order. I feel like they're not. But did I lose you guys? Let me know. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me now. Okay. All right. Is everybody ready to go then? Because I don't know what you heard and what you didn't. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So make sure that you're typing in, you guys, right? So we have largo and larga. Largo and larga. Give me a second. Okay, it's still working. I didn't know if our YouTube was still working or not. Okay. And so we're talking about long hair. So in your text, in your guided notes, you might want to put long and then maybe like hair in parentheses. Okay. Long hair, largo or larga, depending upon what we're describing. Okay. Long, largo or larga. Okay. Are these out of order on your sheet, you guys? I don't mean them to be. They are out of order. Okay. Okay, sorry. Can you make do? Can you fill it in? Bernadette? Yes, it's workable. Okay. So then we have somebody that has red hair, you guys, is going to be pelirrojo or pelirroja. Big long word to say that someone has red hair. Pelirrojo or pelirroja. If you have white hair, like me, you are canoso or canosa. Canoso or canosa. If we're bald, we are pelado or calvo. Pelado or calvo, bald. Okay, y'all got these? Let me know when I can go to the next screen. It's important that you communicate with me today, since my internet. Okay, are we back together? Okay. Well, I'm glad you guys are with it today because apparently my stuff today is working cray. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay. So let's look at this in a sentence, you guys. We have the girl on the left. Clase, ella tiene el pelo largo. Okay, what do you think that sentence is telling us? The girl with the long hair. Ella tiene el pelo largo. What does that mean? What's your guess? You can unmute or put it in chat. Ella tiene, based on the image.
Her hair is long.
Yes, very good, Belle. So we want to say she has long hair would be a good English translation, right? So you guys, if you want, you can add this to your notes. This ella tiene or él tiene is he has or she has. So if we're going to describe people, we need to be able to say something about, you know, having long hair, having short hair, having blue eyes, having green eyes, having brown eyes, having, you know, whatever. So she has or he has, and then in this case, el pelo is hair, largo, long. Okay. Clase. Then we're going to talk about this girl, which should be the next word. Ella tiene el pelo corto. So clase, what is corto? Short. Very good. So go ahead and add that to your guided notes. Corto is short. Ella tiene, right? El pelo corto, right? She has short hair, right? Ella tiene el pelo corto. Now, if we're talking about our height, right? Like how tall we are. Do you remember the other word? Not alto, but what? What's the other word? Bajo. Very good, Belle. So when we're talking about how tall we are, we're going to use the word bajo or baja. We are not going to use this word. Okay. This is for other things like hair. Okay. Okay. If we're saying someone is older or old, clase, we can use mayor, right? Mayor. So la niña, clase, esta niña, la niña, right here, la niña, right? Es mayor, she's older. Okay, than the little boy, right? Ella es mayor. If we need to make mayor plural, we would add in notes. Make sure you're adding mayor. So who remembers what is the word for just old? Do y'all remember that? What's the word for just old? What's the word for old? Right, viejo. Very good, viejo. Okay, so mayor, if you want to say they're older, right? Muy bien. Okay, our next one then is menor or menores, right? Menor or menores, which would be, right, clase? Which would be este chico, right? This little boy, este chico, oops, es menor, right? Que la niña, right? Right? Este niño es menor que la niña. Okay. Then we have fuerte, como Popeye. Do you guys know who Popeye is? Or is that too old of a thing? Y'all know who Popeye is? You remember Popeye? See? Muy bien. So, clase Popeye es fuerte, right? Popeye es fuerte cuando come las espinacas, right? When he eats spinach. See? Popeye the Sailor Man. That's it. See? So fuerte como Popeye, right? Strong like Popeye. Loves, loves the spinach. Muy bien. You have a restaurant called Popeyes? Oh, the chicken place. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. See. Okay, oopsie. All right. So then we have delgado or delgada, which is thin or skinny. And remember that these are not always describing people. We're just going to say people because it's kind of easier in the classroom. But, you know, things can be thin, like a piece of material is thin or something like that, right? So it can just describe other things, okay? So delgado or delgada is thin. Gordo or gorda is someone who is chubby or not thin or something, right? Like you can have a chubby cat, you know, cats get chubby. So gordo or gorda, right? So make sure you're adding those to your list. And then let's take a look at these questions, you guys. This is how we would ask for a description, right? So let's pretend you have a crush on somebody. Ooh, and you're telling your friend, and your friend would say, "Ooh, ¿cómo es?" Okay. And so then you could say, "Oh, ella es blah, blah, blah. Ella tiene pelo corto," or, you know, whatever, however you want to describe them. Okay. Not a good idea to tell your friend. Well, you never know. Okay. But ¿cómo es? Or ¿cómo son? If it's plural, that's the question we use when we want a description of something. And it can be about anything, not just people. It can be cars, can be shoes, can be hair, can be your, you know, anything, right? ¿Cómo es? What's it like? Okay. Well. Okay. So in the chat, unless you want to unmute, I'm going to ask you, clase, ¿cómo es el? And you see the arrow there. ¿Cómo es el muchacho? Right? He's a muchacho. He's a teenager. ¿Cómo es el muchacho? Pick one of your physical characteristic words from your list. Okay, muy bien. Es alto. You guys are telling me es alto. So, okay, so Malik tiene pelo corto. He has short hair. Tiene pelo corto, right? Because if we're going to talk about his height, we would have to say bajo, okay? Sí, muy bien. Él es rubio, sí. How do we say thin, you guys? How do we say like skinny? What's that word? How do we say he's skinny? See, él es rubio, he's blonde. How do we say skinny or thin? Delgado, sí. El muchacho es delgado. El muchacho es rubio. El muchacho tiene pelo corto, right? He has short hair. How else did you guys describe him? El muchacho es alto. He's taller than the rest, so es alto. Sí, ok, muy bien. ¿Qué clase? ¿Cómo es ella? Sí, él es muy feliz. Very good. ¿Cómo es ella, clase? ¿Cómo es la muchacha? See the arrow there? ¿Cómo es la muchacha? What's that girl like? ¿Cómo es la muchacha? How would we describe her? In the chat, or you can unmute, whichever you prefer. La muchacha. Clase? No, nothing on the girl? We all describe the boy. We're not going to describe the girl. Okay, muy bien, Belle. Ella es bonita, right? She's pretty. Es bonita. Sí, Ethan. Ella tiene el pelo largo. Yep. Okay, one more about this girl, clase. Muy bien. Ella es morena. Very good, Bernadette. Ella es joven. Muy bien, Malia, Trevon. Very good. Okay, so remember, you have to make it feminine, Bernadette. Morena, which I think you corrected yourself. Okay. All right. Muy bien. All right. So give me a minute to fix up my screen. Okay, you guys did a good job. Good job. You guys always do a good job. Okay, hold on one sec. Okay. All right, we're going to practice a little bit with hair and stuff. So make sure that you have that vocab list pulled up. And then, you know, you guys, at the end of the day today, you want to make sure that you submit that for full points. Okay. All right. Can y'all see my screen? Okay. Well, so I'm going to need you to find whatever reaction or whatever emoji you want to use for a thumbs up or like a thumbs down, for a yes or a no. Okay. All right. So, clase, él tiene el pelo negro, sí o no? So, thumbs up me with an emoji of some sort, up, thumbs up, or thumbs down, clase. Él tiene el pelo negro, sí o no? Sí o no, clase? No, no, okay? So, ¿de qué color es el pelo? What color is he? What is he, clase? ¿Tiene el pelo negro? ¿Tiene el pelo castaño? ¿Tiene el pelo rubio? ¿O tiene el pelo pelirrojo? Rojo. Sí, castaño, sí. Chestnut colored hair, brown colored hair. Okay, muy bien. All right, so let's go to a female. Okay. Oh, that's a little boy. Let's not do a little boy. Let's find a female. Okay. Clase. ¿Tiene el pelo largo o el pelo corto? Tell me in chat. ¿Tiene el pelo largo o el pelo corto? Okay. Perfect. Your answers are perfect because this is what I need to point out to you. So pay attention real quickly. Okay. Listen carefully. See, this is a female. But notice, you guys, that she does have long hair. Okay. Notice that it. Did y'all hear me or did I get cut out?
You got cut out.
I got cut out. Okay, so listen carefully. It ends in an O, largo, because, Belle, we are describing the hair, el pelo. Pelo is masculine. So this is going to always end in an O, right? If we're describing the hair of the person. Does that make sense to you guys? Because we're describing the hair. We're not necessarily describing the person. We're not saying she is tall or short or whatever. Okay. We are saying her hair is long. So we're describing the hair. So that's going to be masculine. Everybody understand that? Yes, distinction. See? Okay. All right, moving. All right, let's move on in the interest of time and internet connections, okay, being what they are. All right, you guys did a great job. Go ahead and submit. If you have those guided notes all filled out, you have no blanks, then go ahead and submit them for a grade, okay? Submit them for a grade. Castaño was chestnut, like brown hair, like, yeah, light brown colored hair, chestnut colored hair. Okay. So if you can see my screen, we are going to practice with these. You guys, I'm going to try to call on you for your answer, but you are of course, I always encourage you to put your answer in the chat, and then I'll just pick on someone to tell me what your answer is. Okay. And we're not going to do all of these, we don't always do all of them. So you want to pay attention to make sure you know where we are. Okay. All right. So let's do this first one together. We're going to do La Chica. Right. And we want to say the blonde girl. These are not sentences. We're just saying the blonde girl. Okay. So how would I change Rubio? What do I do? Can you guys pop it in the chat? Do I do anything with Rubio if I'm describing La Chica? What do I do? Very good, Ray. Very good, Belle. The quicker you guys answer, the quicker we can move. Very good, Malia, Shamar, Jomarian. Very good. Okay, so you should have said Rubia, right? Because it's the blonde girl. And again, you guys notice what we're really saying is the girl blonde, right? In English. Okay, does anybody remember what Hoven means? Sorry. What is Hoven? Can y'all still see my screen? Okay, very good. Young. Okay, so in the chat, go ahead. How would you fill in number 3? We want to say the young men. Very good. Very good. Okay, Shamar, can you unmute and give us your answer?
Jóvenes.
Jóvenes. Muy bien, Shamar. Good job. Okay, muy bien, clase. All right, let's come down here to número 8. We're on 8, clase. Las chicas, the girls, and we want to say they're intelligent. The intelligent girls. Yes, Ethan. The intelligent girls. What do we do? Put it in the chat. Careful of your spelling. Perfect. 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 Belle, can you unmute, por favor, and tell us what you put in the blank? Inteligente. How did you fill it in?
Inteligentes.
Very good. Inteligentes. So you guys remember when they end in an E, that E remains. It never changes to an O or an A. Like we had in our tacos today. Horrible just became horribles. Inteligente just becomes inteligentes, singular or plural. Okay. All right. Muy bien. You do not ever change an E. Okay. It always just stays the way it is. You just need to make it plural. Okay. How about number 10? We have la mujer and mayor. What do we do here? La mujer and mayor. Careful, this is a tricky one, so think about it. What's the rules when something ends in an R or an N? Good, Bernadette. Good, Shamar. Pop your answers in the chat. Remember, our chat is our scrap paper, so it doesn't matter if you make a mistake. That's where you want to make a mistake, right? Number 10, you guys. Arshad, how about you? Malik? Andrea, what do you think? Joe Marion for number 10? Bernadette, did you answer? Trayvon? Ray, did you give an answer? Perfect, Belle. You did, Ray? Oh, yeah, I see it. Okay, so let's look at. So we have la mujer. So first of all, what is a mujer? Yeah, anybody remember what mujer is? Woman. Okay. And so this happens to be singular, right? It's just one woman, the woman. So we want to say the older woman. Well, the rule is we don't change anything with an R, and so it stays mayor, the older woman. Okay. It ends in an R. So the only thing you would have to worry about is trying to make it plural. Okay. All right. Any questions on those? Any questions on those? Okay. Bueno. Yes, mayores and jóvenes. Okay, very good. Okay, now it's your turn to describe yourself. Okay. How much time do we have today? Oh, we got plenty of time. Okay. Let's see if we can get this to work. Right, you guys? That's going to be the kicker, is getting it to work. So hold on one second. Give me a minute. Such a long day when the technology doesn't work, huh? Okay. I'm going to try to put a link in the chat, and let's try to join, okay? Because this is your opportunity to show me how well you understood this lesson about adjectives, okay? Okay, so, or all of our lessons basically about adjectives. So click on the link, please, that you see in the chat. It should look like this. Okay. Okay. Let me know if you have issues getting in. Here it is again, just in case. I see 8 of us in. I need double that. There's 15 of you today. Okay. So what I would like to do is I would like for you guys to tell me what you are, describe yourself. And now that we have like these physical characteristics or whatever too, go ahead and put in, say, and I have blonde hair, and I have short hair, and I have long hair, whatever any of the words that we practiced today, you can add those in as well. Right? I'm strong, I'm pelirroja, or I'm whatever. Okay. So you're going to describe yourself. Tell me something that you are, yo soy, and tell me something that you're not, yo no soy. I don't have everyone in. I only have 10 people in. And I need at least 4 more. Don't forget, if you're a female, you need to change that spelling, right, you guys? You need to change the spelling if you're a female. Okay, I need 3 more people in. Yo soy, I am, or yo no soy, and fill it in. Quickly. This is your opportunity to show me how well you understood this lesson. Okay, Andrea, Jamarian, Ray, Shamar, yeah, Bell. Okay. On y'all, you working on your sentences? Let me know if you need help. Do you know how to respond in both columns? Do you guys know how to respond for both columns? I only have 2 responses. Okay. Remember, if you're a female, you got to change the spelling, right, you guys? I still only have 12 people in. I need 2 more. I'm typing your answers in the Nearpod. Okay, so let me show you Trayvon. I'm going to try to share my screen. Okay, let me know if you can see my screen okay. So you come down here, you guys. You type in what you want to type. Okay. And then you come over here to this drop down and it'll give you 2 choices. Where do you want to put that sentence? If I want to put it in the sentence that says yo soy, or in the column that says yo soy, I do that. And then I hit the arrow. If I want to put it in the yo no soy, then I hit that and I hit the arrow, right? Everybody see that? So you come down here, type in your sentence, and then click the drop down where you want to put it and then hit the arrow. Okay. All right, so let's see all those sentences describing yourself, right? Try to use more than one adjective. You could say, I am intelligent and tall, right? Or something like that. What's our word for and, you guys? Is that letter Y. That's it, just the letter Y. Okay, I have 7 after, you guys. At 10 after, we're going to move on. So make sure that you put a sentence in there. Okay, is there a reason I don't have sentences in? I need you guys to talk to me. You're gonna start with yo soy or yo no soy. It's already in there, right? Is there a tech issue or something I need to know? You guys aren't talking to me either, so I'm feeling kind of left out here. Yeah. Okay, I'm not seeing them, Bernadette. Did you hit the blue arrow? You have to hit the blue arrow for them to post. Did you guys hit your blue arrow in the Nearpod to post? You see responses? Okay. Because I don't see any. I see Ray and I think Ethan. And that's it. I don't see any other responses. Oh, there they are. Okay, coming up now. All right. Sorry, you guys. Okay. Very good. Good. Okay. Thank you, Shamar. I know tech issues, right? Whatever. Okay, another minute, you guys get those in, hit that blue button in your Nearpod. I'll go back and read them later. Looks like you guys did a great job. No soy alta, no soy mayor, no soy antipático, no soy rubia. Very good. No soy estricto, soy cómico, soy corta. Well, if you're going to say short, remember you got to say baja. Corto is for your hair, right? Now be careful with that one. Inteligente, sí, tengo pelo corto, soy alto, fuerte, baja y morena. Okay, sorry about that. I need for y'all to join me in Canvas, please. Join me in Canvas. Thanks for that. You guys did a great job on the Nearpod. If you didn't hear me say that earlier, you can go ahead and back out of that Nearpod. Ethan, you need to join class, please. Okay, everybody should be in Canvas, right? And so you turned in your guided notes and you completed that in Nearpod today to show me what you know, right? Elijah, you need to be in Canvas. Okay, in Canvas, if you go to the bottom of Unit 1, Mexico, right? The unit we've been working in all this time. I'm trying to get my computer to comply, so you guys join me. Okay, Trevon, I'm going to share my screen. Let me know if y'all can see. Y'all with me? Belle, you with me? Can y'all see my screen? Kendall? Yes. Tiana? Nevea? Malia? Y'all can see my screen. Give me a thumbs up. Joe Marion? Okay, perfect. So down here at the bottom, look, you guys, we have our Quizlet. We have the PowerPoint. We have the guided notes that you should have turned in today. And then we have these 4 practice exercises that are in VHL. In the time that we have left, I think if I had a game for us planned, but I think with the freezing up, it's not going to work. So let's just make it a work day. We can do some of our assignments. So those are all in VHL. You can click on those. It should take you straight to VHL and you can complete those. And I'm here for questions. So I do expect you to stay in Zoom so that if you need help, I'm here to help you. You could keep your guided notes open as a reference as well, or you could open like the PowerPoint. Okay, everybody clear in what we're doing? Everybody clear on what we're doing? Okay. I'll put it in the chat as well, okay? It's in the chat, right? Okay, if I'm here for questions, right, you guys? So go ahead and get started on those. I should see that in Go Guardian. I should see everybody working on something when I check out Go Guardian, right? Ethan, don't forget those assignments are in VHL. Malia, Troy, Tiana, Trevon, go ahead and click on them. Let's make sure you guys don't have any questions. I'm going to try to take attendance. Nevaeh, let me know if you need help. Troy, let me know if you need help. Right, you guys were doing those last assignments that you see posted at the bottom of the unit in Canvas, right, that are in VH. Malik, can you check the chat? Guys need to make sure we get these done because we're, come Thursday, we're gonna start a new unit. Okay, Belle, can you check the chat? Yay. All four of them? I think there were four there. Ethan. Yep. Okay, you guys, that's our time. Nos vemos miércoles. You did a great job today. Great job. Even with all the freezing and everything. Okay, you guys, thanks for being patient. Adios. Have a great day for the rest of your day, you guys. Adios. Nos vemos miércoles. Adios.
Adiós.
Good job today. Sorry about the internet issue. Adios.